Hello everyone, my name is Eostrix. Welcome to part 4. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just going to do more gyms, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, here's Nimona. Via Eostrix. It's so wild that we ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time again. What a weird coincidence. Sorry I'm not just sneaking ahead of you, so I can lie and wait and go, oh wow, weird. Might as well battle you now that you're here. No, seriously, look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to a battle this time. Much as I'd like to. Look at you and your Pokemon, they've definitely gotten stronger since last time. At least to the max, you'll be 100% set to go, no problems. I'll be cheering for you. I'll go train like maybe 20 Pokemon, so while you tackle a gym. Welcome to the Artisan Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Eostrix, yes? How does anyone know my name? Great, now in order to face gym leader Brassius, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Your Artisan Gym, that means completing a game of Sunflora hide and seek. As you may know, Artisan is a city of artists. The artwork made by the people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embody the concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather up to 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn, and you pass the test. I'll register the Sunflora lawn's location in your map app to get you started. When you leave the gym, turn right and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lawn's entrance, the staffer there will tell you more about the gym test. Now get out there and have some fun. Oh, it's right there. Hi there. Look at the Artarza Gym Sunflora. I'll be ready, challenger. It seems for a game of hide and seek. I'll go ahead and ask the Sunflora to spread themselves out through town. A lot of them. Sounds like the Sunflora are ready for you. With that, your gym test has now begun. Once you've found 10 Sunflora, please bring them back here to the Sunflora lawn. That's all from me. Good luck out there. Now, I wonder where they could be. They're just gonna follow me around. Wow, they make it so hard. That makes 4. Dun, 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 dun. I got you. That makes 5. One of you sneaky fellows must be back here. I see you. Yeah, you tried to fall. Hello, another one. That's 7. What is this? Oh, well, there's one. Hello, number 8. Well, I see 2 more of these guys, but you gotta give me a second. Quick Claw. Oh, there's a ramp right here. These are the final 2. All 10. I passed. I didn't even need to do anything like challenging someone. Well done on finding all these Sunflora. You passed the gym test with flying colors. Now please head back to the lobby of Artarza to report your final results. Seems you successfully gathered 10 Sunflora and brought them over to the Sunflora lawn. That means you've cleared the gym test. Congratulations. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Are you ready to challenge? Yes. Though I have no idea how powerful they're going to be. Very well, allow me to show you the battle court. Greetings, challenger. Of course he's on the damn thing. You dramatic ass bitch. Why's he got a whip? You did well to come this far. I am Brassius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I am also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I was observing your gym test from atop the windmill, you know. The perception you displayed in finding Sunflora was truly, oh, how shall I describe it? Yes, it was truly avant-garde. I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk, we must begin creating our collaborative work of art. I trust that you are ready. It is time for our masterpiece to take shape. You were challenged by gym leader Brassius. Patilli versus George Foreman. Art is creation and destruction. Struggle, else your defeat will nourish my Pokemon. Oh, it's level 16. Incinerate. Die. Get incinerated, if you will. This has promise. Yes, let us lead this artistic endeavor to its conclusion at once. Allow me to touch this work up slightly. I will call it truly voodoo. Oh, it's supposed to be Widow, isn't it? At times, art becomes a race against the clock. Yeah, I don't think this is ending well for you, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that makes sense. But, like, you dead? Question mark? Yeah, you did. Avant-garde. Oh, what artistic tactics you employ. The patterns of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance. Everything you did was honed to perfection. Our battle was, in a word, art. Indeed, if we could not call that a work of artistry, then nothing else in this world could be labeled as such. If I were to judge your work, I would say it passes for my inspection. Yes, a pass without exception. As proof of your artistic prowess, you may have my gym badge. Shall we take a photo as well? Artisan Gym defeated. If you possess 2 gym badges, it will be easier to catch Pokemon of up to level 30, and those Pokemon should follow your commands as well. To fantastic trainers such as yourself, I would also like to offer this a favorite of mine. Yeah, no kidding, you used it like 3 times, I think? 4 times? My inspiration is overflowing as if drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin to form a new piece at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. Oh, so you have that big-ass entrance, but you just walk away normally. Pardon me, would you be the Eostrix I've been hearing so much about? Oh. Mona has mentioned that there was a promising new face in the Academy. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by addressing you so suddenly. My name is Hassel. I'm one of the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Yeah. No. No, I don't like you, I'm gonna be honest. If I had to guess, you're a Ghost-type trainer? I also teach art classes at the Academy. So do tell me, young Eostrix, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to become a champion? My friend asked me to. Asked and answered. Thank you. Naturally, there is no single correct answer. All paths lead to the great crater of Paldea, as they say. You know, your friend Mona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all of Paldean history. It is entirely possible that with such great potential lies within you as well. Should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. It would be wise to train hard starting now. It will save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art classes sometimes. I would be thrilled to have you attend. You look bored as hell, though. Oh, but 1 second, I have a maze? Okay, so that's a dead end. It even shows you on the map that's a dead end. Oh, it's a kid and a go-go. Or skiddo, I should say. A dead end? Oh, not another dead end. I'm so lost. If you just followed, you'd be able to get out, my guy. It's not that hard. Oh, it's just a potted plant? Not potted. Oh, no. Oh, that might be where you might be able to get one of those Sunflora. Well, there's only 10 you can get. So that's always the way the middle. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, it's a work by him. I want to ride a Pokemon. Oh, well, I guess I'll just let over here. What's this? It's like the one outside. Harvest. Oh, TM. Poison Tail. Wally's evolving! Alright, Wally, what do you evolve into? What's your Quagsire? What? Clodsire. Clodsire, spiny fish Pokemon. It lives at the bottom of ponds and swamps. It will carry Whooper on its back and ferry them across the water from one shore to the other. It's almost 500 pounds? He wants to learn the move Amnesia. Tauros, wild bull Pokemon, Paldean form. This kind of Tauros, known as a combat breed, is distinguished by its thick, powerful muscles and fierce disposition. Litlio's data has been added to the Pokedex. The more Litlio trains its body and spirit by battling mighty enemies, the hotter its mane will grow. No, Litlio's cute as is. I'm gonna send you to my boxes though. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be Eostrix, right? Everyone's been talking about you. I've heard all kind of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy, and even packed a fight with Team Star? Oh yeah, you started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me about any super interesting thing that you find out there on your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day, you know? I don't have any classes to teach, and students only come in here to skip class. So yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal. Became slightly closer with Nurse Miriam. She seems really cool. It's Giraffe. Hello. Ah, hello, hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, Eostrix? Yeah, I think I have. Great, glad to see you're having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokedex app? I'm I'm the one who made it, you know? Every time someone uses the app, catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokedex. First, your goal. For your first goal, let's aim for, say, 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you've done so. I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon in your Pokedex for me. Wow, so you caught all this kind of Pokemon? And this one? All this data. This is the best. Ah, sorry about that. I got a little excited there. But I get the feeling that you're going to be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take this. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Ooh, false swipe. A restrained attack that prevents the target from fainting. The target is left with at least 1 HP. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, Eostrix? For your next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. Why, hello, Master Eostrix. How is your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do you keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow? Simply go where your heart takes you and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind as of late. If I could ask for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does Chugi mean? I'm thinking it's being outdated and uncool. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I will be a math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Sort of. Oh my. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interest with all the types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is stronger against water, and water is stronger against fire, correct? Eostrix, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bear in mind that water is stronger against fire, and if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? It's doubled. That's right, I knew I could count on you for this question, Master Eostrix. Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. Multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves that Using moves of a type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territories, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't think much of the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Looking forward to seeing you all next time. Hope you're looking forward to it. Hello, my name's Jack, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. My class will learn all about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you'll come to love Pokemon even more from the things that you learn here. Today's class will teach you a great way to get to know your Pokemon more in depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of the Pokeball and walk alongside you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let the Pokemon inside out. Doesn't cure to watch your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting the Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? I'm gonna go with inside buildings. That's right. Great job, Eostrix. I see you did your homework. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things around the building, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. I almost forgot, keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Now use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let that Pokemon outside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Ryford. I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. Lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to present which we live in. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Aha, perfect time to make eye contact, young Mr. Eostrix. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside at Area Zero? Treasure. Heh, that's correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? So you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right, some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the great depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would also do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. That dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of the history's enigmas together next time. My dear students, how are you today? Feeling good, I hope? Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. I don't know how to say that properly. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I'm so happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. Do you know what Salvatore means? It means savior, so I imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Funny, no? That's right, my classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salute. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hello, hola, ciao and bonjour. There's so many regions out there in the world, and each can have their own unique language. Gracias, merci, I'm not gonna know that, arigato, danke, these all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? Thank you. Well, Eostrix was it? Bravo, that's correct. Speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, I don't know how to say it. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of these. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? Now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all of one word, or one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you shouldn't try to speak the local language, or you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello or delicious and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, that's that pesky bell. I guess that's all for the time we have today. Well, adios, matinee, à la prochaine. See you later, everyone. Also, say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Also, he was a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust, even if you're new to this stuff. Have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles, and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power type and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid, question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. Know what they are? It's physical and special. Moves you love and moves you hate. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves can do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat is. Special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's special attack is. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat, respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that have good physical moves should raise their attack stat. Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong point stronger, I always say, and that goes for both people and Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drop the point home. But I guess we're out of time. We'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Oh, it's this guy. Wait, Nimona. Greetings, I'm Hassel. I will be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget that all you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't even need the basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So is this my class a waste of your time for you then? I think not. At least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you, what is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? I want to say it's the first one, but the second one makes a lot more sense. So I'm going to go with you. Interesting. Thank you, Eostrix. What I mean to suggest is the correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you take all your time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, and why the leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of Artosa. Ponder the windmills of Artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascarofa. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your lives will be more vivid, more impactful if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help you pull through the days where your studies of it you exhaust and when your work has dampened your spirits. Do pardon me for waxing philosophical. You don't need to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color to your lives. That's all for today. Next time, we'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciating beauty. So we have some energetic young ones in our classroom this time around. You may call me Mr. Swiguaro. Your time here will Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the Academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof of food, clothing, and shelter. Those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for all of you is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored, and you will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the EXP points that your Pokemon receive. You will also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if you wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see, Master Eostrix. Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? Damn it. Okay, internet. Alright, I'm just gonna choose feelings and comments. Perfectly corrected, Master Eostrix. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home? Choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain you a lot of item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Well, everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping, buying tasty bread, or choosing new clothes, or are you just window shopping for so much fun? Today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. Everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of those many useful items you can find there. They each cost $200 each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is $200. If you had $2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 11. That's correct. Well done, Eostrix. With $2,000, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. Now if you purchase 10 and one or more of any one type of Pokeball, you'll also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball, as a bonus. So the correct answer is in fact 11. Sure, it's nice to get a little bonus like that on top of a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Looking forward to seeing you all next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Do you all try using the zero button to let your Pokemon know as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. Want to learn more about making food? Mr. Squirrel's class is the best place to go. And sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what wild Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes, Pokeballs, eggs. Phew, you all got it right. Very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where the eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it up, which will allow it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though. You'll need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Oops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, I'll see you all next time, I guess. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Empire as being quite the dictator. The emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within the Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the powers to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha, perfect time to make eye contact, young Eostrix. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? I'm gonna assume 2,000 years ago based on the year? Cool. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at the time. I suppose I could only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. We have Dialga for that. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. Sensei's lessons. My dear friends, how are you today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope. It's time for Salvatore's language lesson. Etes vos prets? Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oui. Oui. C'est super. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? And as course de journée, today's class, we will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word, you ask? Well, you have to guess. Delicious, hasho, buono. Buono? Yeah, anyone tell me what these words mean? It looks like delicious. Oh, correct. C'est super. I knew I could count on Eostrix. Delicious. Howshi? Buono? All these words mean delicious. Using a local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big sweet or smile. That is, from whoever you're talking to. It'll make communication go more smoothly, I guarantee it. People love it when someone says the cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one word of my. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all of my. Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step into smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. This doesn't only apply to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with one of your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other after class? That'll make for an ambiance, plus sympathetic, a more friendly atmosphere. That's all for today. See you all au prochain. Next lesson. That is, adios, matane. Another day, another round of battle study, Yosu. Let's get right to it. So we're excited about the treasure hunt. It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. While you're running around out there, I'll bet you all come across some big, shining crystals fairly often. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that seeped out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in a Terra Raid battles are crazy though. Sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can use a special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering. There are 3 different cheers you can use. First cheer is go all out. It boosts Pokemon attack and special attack of any ally Pokemon. Second is hang tough. This one boosts the special defense and special defense of all ally Pokemon. Third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer restores HP for all ally Pokemon. Wham Bam Potion Explosive Healing Wave. I think heal up makes sense. That's right. Maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? Third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. Oh. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. And conclusion. Try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Finding support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Put away your phones. It's time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you can get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It is truly convenient manner of healing your Pokemon. Fortunately, I'm sure you're aware it is not suited for use in battles when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. Times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from the Pokemarts or at the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used anytime that you can open up your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions 60, and Hyper Potions 120. The price of the item and more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. Never unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potions. You are out of sandwiches and ingredients. There are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master Eostrix, what is he search for in such a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? Items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Master Eostrix. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item, such as an orange berry or a potion in this way. Use the R button to send out Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest that you look for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing your... I see the bell demands that topic wait. Now time to get there come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Speaking of saying farewell, I think this is a good time for me to do so as well, because I don't think there are any classes left. Nope, no classes. Alright, well, I guess it is time for me to go. Goodbye.